and I just wanted to thank you all for watching the first video here on the College Programmer channel. This should be a short video. I will just describe why I made this channel, who this channel is intended for, and a typical video you might see while watching this. And then I would go into downloading Netbeans and describing what you guys should see in the future. I made this channel because there are a lot of tutorials out there, but that's what they are. They're tutorials. You see a guy writing code and you mimic it and you just type what they type, and for some that's very helpful, but for others it doesn't allow them to really put it into memory, and it doesn't make them a better programmer. So that's why I made this, and it's geared towards the college students that are in the introductory level classes and beginners, people that really haven't seen code, and it creates an extra resource along with lectures in the classroom. And so typically a video will consist of me going over some concepts of Java programming, and then we'll look at code and how that code executes and what should be expected after certain code executes and compiles. And so it's not completely just tutorial. I will be sitting here. I do have a plan of what I want to go over, but it's really just gonna be, almost improv. I'm gonna write code and see what it does, because it's great to just mess with it. Because when you mess with it, you figure out you do this, X happens, and you do something similar, and oh wait, the same thing happens, but it looks a little different. And you figure out that by messing with it, you're actually learning even more. And so that's what it's going to be like. It's not going to be where I just sit here and be like, okay, we're going to make a calculator, and then just do it. We might do a program where we might make something like a calculator, tic-tac-toe, Connect 4, vending machine, slot machine, and all that will come later. But it's not like, okay, calculator part 1 and start like this. It's not going to be that type of videos. And so for some that might be great, so typically it will take a little longer to learn concepts, but that's a good thing. More videos on one concept means you know that concept by the time you move on. And for others it might be too slow, and I understand that. And so you might want to find another person that's going at a quicker pace where it's just code. That's a little bit about the channel and the videos you should be expecting if you decide to stay along for the ride. And now I'm about to discuss how we're going to download Netbeans, which is the IDE that we will be using. And I do want to say that you can use Eclipse or whatever you want to use, a text editor, if you just want to type the code down and stuff like that. That's all fine, but I will be using Netbeans, so if you find it easier to use that, then you can use Netbeans or anything else. The first thing we could do is just, if you know the website name, just type it in, or you can just use a search engine and type in Netbeans. The website is netbeans.org. And when you get here, the easiest way to do it is just go straight to download for Netbeans IDE 7.4. There is a beta out, 8.0, but I will be using 7.4. Feel free to test the beta, but syntactically they might change things, because I do know that from 7.1 or 2 to 7.4, they changed something in the syntax that has to do with something we'll discuss later on. But when I used 7.4, I was like, why is it not allowing me to doing this? I was getting an error, and I just had to change things around, which made me use 7.2, I believe, longer. So once you get here, you just go to download. Should bring it up, and here you should see all the types, the bundles they have. You can go with the standard. If you want to do extra things later on, you might as well just go with other stuff. If you want to try C or HTML5 or PHP, anything like that, you can go ahead and download other things right here. So you choose, and I'm not going to do that right now because I already have it installed. And so once it's installed, you either can, type in your search for it, or just run it right after you finish installing it. So I'm gonna click 7.1 for now, and just to show you what it's gonna look like. And next video, and I'll talk about this a little more, we'll finally get into setting up projects and things like that and actually get to coding. But for now, I just wanted to go over downloading Netbeans and showing you how it should start. So when you open Netbeans, the first thing you should see is probably a start page. You might get some things down here saying some plugins need to be updated. See, there's one right there. This one is 7.1. For the videos, I will probably be using 7.4, but it should not matter. And this is basically it for this video. You have Netbeans open. Next video will create a new project and things like that, and we'll really get into it. I'm looking forward to making these videos. I love programming, I love coding, and I like helping people any way I can that's trying to do this or make this a hobby. And so the next video we will be covering variables. So we're just gonna cover, I believe, 5 variables. Should be good. Really basic. We're gonna learn what initializing variables are, declaring variables, and variable manipulation. So tune in for the next episode, which hopefully I'll try to get at least 1 video a week, but hopefully I can get 2. And then I will let you know when they are being updated and uploaded, and so you can follow me on Twitter, and I'll probably send out a tweet. I tweet every now and then. You can tweet me. You can ask me questions, send me messages, suggestions. This is my first channel, and following me on Twitter is the best way to know that there's a video up, or there's a video coming tomorrow in a couple of days. So do that. I will have my Twitter link for my Twitter account at the bottom, so just do that. And again, thanks for watching the first video here on the college program. I'm so excited. This is gonna be fun. If you decide to stick with me, thank you. If you don't, no bad feelings. I understand that some things may be better for you personally somewhere else, and I understand that. I'm just doing it because I, love programming and really want to help people out there. Because I know when I took my first classes, for the first time I saw programming, it was just new. It was literally a foreign language, and so this will be fun. Um, I'm young, so I can relate to the younger people that want to get into programming. But stick with me, and like I said, this is College Programmer. Thank you for watching, and see you all next time.